So in this video is a continuation of the first video that I did about the Black Common College app, which I will link right here if you haven't seen that. I've shown you guys how to use it, how it works and all that. So now I want to share with you guys the results and the college acceptances because of it. This is just going to be me giving you guys the location of the schools, the size, and the scholarships that I got from them. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So the first school on the list is going to be Alabama A&M University. It's in Huntsville, Alabama. It's $22,000 a year, and there's about 4,000 undergrad there. And I did receive a $5,000 scholarship from them. And a little interesting fact about them is they are the nation's leading producer for African American PhDs in plant and soil sciences, because it is an agricultural and mechanical school. Then next I did Alabama State University. That's in Montgomery, Alabama. It costs $21,000 a year. There's about 4,000 undergrad there too, and I received a full scholarship there. So tuition, room and board, and books is all paid for over there. And a little interesting fact about them is they are one of the oldest HBCUs, being founded in 1867. I also got into Alcorn State University, and that is in Lorman, Mississippi. It costs $24,000 a year to go there. There's 3,000 undergrad. Then you have Bennett College, and that's in Greensboro, North Carolina. It costs $29,000 to go there. It's got 500 people in the total undergrad, so it's a really small school. And it's an all-women's college. Next up on the list was Bethune-Cookman University. It's in Daytona Beach, Florida. $24,000 a year to go there, and it's about 4,000 undergrad there. A little interesting tidbit about Bethune-Cookman is it's founded by Lady Mary Bethune, which I thought was super cool that it was founded by a lady, and she also happened to be the president there. Then number 6, you have Central State University, and it is in Wilberforce, Ohio, but it costs $18,000 to go there. It's 2,000 people in undergrad, and the interesting fact is that it's the only historically black college in Ohio. Next you have Cheyney University of Pennsylvania in Cheyney, Pennsylvania, of course, and it's $23,000 a year to go there. It's 800 people enrolled in the undergrad, and it's the first HBCU ever, which I thought was surprising. I thought the first HBCU was a different one. I want to say Lincoln, or it's something with the L that I thought it was. It was like an orange and blue college that I thought was the first one, but anywho. Then next you have Clark Atlanta, which is located in the great ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. It's $35,000 to go there. It's 3,000 people in the undergrad, but you know, it's right there in the, what do they call it? The AUC, I think they call it. This interesting tidbit is it is the nation's first institution to award graduate degrees to African Americans, which is pretty cool. Then up next I got into Dillard University. It is in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's $35,000 to attend there as well. And it's a relatively small university. It's only 1,000 people enrolled in undergrad, and its mascot is a blue devil. There's also Florida Memorial University that I got accepted into. It is in Miami Gardens, Florida, and there's about 1,600 people enrolled in the undergrad. It's about $25,000 to go there. I got the Blue Scholarship, which gives me a full ride, and its interesting tidbit is that it's second in the state of Florida for graduating black teachers. I also got into Grambling State University. It is in Grambling, Louisiana. It's about $17,000 to go there. 4,000 people in their undergrad, and the university is listed on the Louisiana African American Heritage Trail. Next up, there was Harris Stowe University. It's in St. Louis, Missouri. It's about $14,000 to go there. And I got the Presidential Scholarship, which covers all expenses, and there's 1,400 people roughly enrolled in their undergrad. And an interesting fact about that, it is 2 miles from downtown St. Louis, which I thought was pretty cool. And it's about 20-minute drive to Sweetie Pie's restaurant, like the people from the OWN Network, Miss Robbie and all of them. So, you know, that's cool. And then you have Howard University. It is in Washington, D.C. It's about $43,000 to go there. I got a merit scholarship from there for $10,000, and there's about 6,000 people enrolled in their undergrad. An interesting tidbit about them is the top provider of black undergraduates who go on to earn doctoral degrees in science and engineering. So next up, there was Huston-Tillotson University, which is in Austin, Texas. It's $28,000 to go there. And as for their interesting fact, it is their business program is the most applied major in the school. Number 15, Johnson C. Smith College. It is in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's $32,000 to attend. There are about a little over 1,000, I think it's like 1,300 people there, and I have a $12,000 scholarship to attend. And business is also their most popular major. Next up, there was Lemoyne-Owen College, which is in Memphis, Tennessee. It costs about $16,000 to attend that university, and there's 800 people there, so it's relatively small, and it's a charter member of the UNCF. I also have Lane College, which is $17,000 to attend, and it is located in Jackson, Tennessee. There are about 2,000 people there. It's about $17,000 to attend. I got a scholarship for $5,000 to go there. They've had a dramatic increase in enrollment over the past 11 years. So if you're interested in going to Lane College, they have a growing enrollment. So you're getting more and more classmates, more and more people to go. So if you're worried about small colleges, it is growing. Next, you have Mississippi Valley State University. It is in Itta-Bena, Mississippi, however you pronounce that. It costs $20,000 to go there. It is 1,700 people attending that university for undergrad. And an interesting fact about them is that Jerry Rice graduated from there. If you don't know who that is, that's a popular NFL player. I'm pretty sure he's retired now. Then you got Morris College, which is in Sumter, South Carolina. And it's about 800 people in the undergrad as well. It costs $20,000 to go there, but an interesting fact about it is that it was operated and founded by the Baptist Educational and Missionary Convention of South Carolina. Then number 20 on the list is North Carolina A&T. It costs about $17,000 to go there in-state. All the prices I've mentioned in this video are in-state prices. So if you live out of state, probably add like another $10,000 or $20,000 to that. But in-state is $17,000. It is in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's about 12,000 people enrolled in the undergraduate program there. And an interesting fact about it, it is the largest agricultural school among all historically black colleges. Next, you got Shaw University. That is in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's about $24,000 to go there, and you have about 1,500 people enrolled in the undergraduate. An interesting fact about that university is that in 2012, their women's basketball team won the Division II NCAA championship, national championship that is. And it was the school's first national championship title. The next university I got accepted into was Southern University. It is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's about $23,000 to go there. Again, these are all in-state prices. These are not out-of-state prices. The undergrad enrollment is about 5,000 people. And an interesting tidbit about that university is that graduates of the College of Business are working at most of the top 40 corporations. Next, I got accepted into South Carolina State University. It is in Orangeburg, South Carolina. It costs about $30,000 to go. There are about 2,000 people enrolled in the undergraduate. And an interesting tidbit about this university is has the only Bachelor of Science Nuclear Engineering program in South Carolina at a HBCU. Next up, there's Tennessee State University, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. It costs about $20,000 to attend, and there are about 6,000 people enrolled in the undergraduate. Now, an interesting fact about this university is that Oprah graduated from there. There's Tuskegee University in Tuskegee, Alabama. It is $39,000 to attend. I got full tuition and an $800 book stipend from them. I don't know the numerical amount for that, but it is full tuition. The only thing I have to come up with is housing. As for size, there are about 3,000 people enrolled in the undergraduate program. Interesting fact about the university is that it's the #1 producer of African-American aerospace engineers in the nation. Next, you have University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, which is in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. It is $20,000 to attend this university. It's about 2,000 people in that undergraduate program. And an interesting fact about them is that biology is their most popular major. Then you have University of Maryland Eastern Shore, which is in Princess Anne, Maryland. It is about $25,000 to attend this university. I have been awarded $2,500 to go there. It is about 3,000 people in the undergraduate program, and their interesting tidbit is that they have a really good program for tourism and hospitality. Then you have Virginia State University. They are in Petersburg, Virginia, and it costs about $20,000 to attend. There are 5,000 people enrolled in their undergraduate. And an interesting tidbit about Virginia State University is that the criminal justice program ranks 3rd out of 40 Virginia institutions, and that statistic is provided by correctionalofficer.org. Then you also have Virginia Union University, which is in Richmond, Virginia, the capital of Virginia. It is $22,000 to attend this university, and there are about 1,400 people in the undergrad. So an interesting tidbit about that university is the school offers a theology program, and it is part of the Washington Theological Consortium. Then next, you have Voorhees College in Denmark, South Carolina. It's $19,000 to attend this university. There are about 500 people in the undergrad, and a little interesting fact about them is their mascot is the Tigers. Then last but not least, you have West Virginia State University. It is in Institute, West Virginia. So it costs about $22,000 to attend that university. There are 3,000 people in the undergrads, and an interesting fact is their mascot are the Yellow Jackets. 31. So that was 31 colleges I've been accepted to. If you see your university, comment down below. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.